From the ashes of the Roman Republic rose an empire. It stretched from the sun-baked sands of North Africa to the mist-shrouded lands of Britannia. At its heart was Rome, a city of marble and might. The Roman Empire was a force of nature, reshaping the world through conquest and culture. This story begins not with legions, but with a man, Augustus Caesar. Augustus, once Octavian, was the adopted son of Julius Caesar. He inherited a legacy, but also a republic in chaos. Through cunning and strategic brilliance, he outmaneuvered rivals and consolidated power. He established the Roman Principate, a system that transformed Rome into an empire. Augustus understood that true power lay not just in military strength, but in stability, infrastructure, and the consent of the governed. His reign ushered in the Pax Romana, a golden age of peace and prosperity. This era saw the Roman Empire reach its zenith. The echoes of this transformation resonate through time. We see them in the rise of modern nation-states, each striving to establish order and exert influence on the world stage. The story of Augustus is a reminder that empires are not built on brute force alone, but on vision, strategy, and the delicate art of governance. The Roman Forum, a bustling center of Roman life, was where emperors addressed the masses. It was a stage for power, where speeches could stir the hearts of men and shape the destiny of nations. The Forum was a crucible of ambition, where the weight of history was felt with every step. Today, centers of power have shifted from open forums to grand buildings. The Oval Office, with its resolute desk and air of quiet authority, embodies the power of the modern presidency. The Kremlin, a fortress of red brick and towering spires, speaks to the enduring legacy of Russia. These seats of power, though separated by time and geography, are linked by a common thread: the human desire to lead, to shape the course of history, to leave an indelible mark on the world. From the moment an emperor donned the purple robes of office to the day a president takes the oath, they inherit a mantle of responsibility that is both exhilarating and daunting. They must navigate treacherous political landscapes, manage complex economies, and make decisions that will impact the lives of millions. The challenges they face are as diverse as the empires and nations they lead. The reign of Marcus Aurelius, philosopher-emperor, was tested by fire. Plagues swept across the empire, decimating the population and crippling the economy. Barbarian tribes, sensing weakness, tested the frontiers, their hunger for Roman land growing with each passing season. Yet Marcus Aurelius met these challenges with stoic resolve. He understood that leadership in times of crisis demanded more than military might. It required empathy, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to the well-being of his people. He reformed laws, strengthened infrastructure, and bolstered the empire's defenses. His reign serves as a potent reminder that true leadership is measured not by the absence of crisis, but by the ability to navigate it with courage and compassion. Today's leaders face a world just as fraught with challenges. Climate change threatens our planet. Pandemics test our resilience, and economic inequality widens the gap between the haves and the have-nots. The lessons of Marcus Aurelius resonate deeply in the 21st century. We must face our challenges head-on with a commitment to science, collaboration, and the unwavering belief in our shared humanity. The Colosseum, a marvel of Roman engineering, was more than just an arena for gladiatorial combat. It was a symbol of Roman power, a place where emperors could showcase the might and splendor of the empire. The roar of the crowd, the clash of steel, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. These were the tools of public engagement in ancient Rome. Emperors understood the importance of spectacle. They knew that a populace entertained was a populace less likely to question. They staged elaborate games, offered free grain, and erected grand monuments, all in the name of maintaining order and solidifying their grip on power. These tactics, though often brutal, were effective in their time. They highlight the timeless link between power, perception, and the subtle art of manipulation. Section 5: Bread and Circuses, from Colosseum to social media. Today, the arenas of power are no longer confined to physical spaces. They exist in the digital realm, in the endless scroll of social media feeds and the 24/7 news cycle. Leaders now command armies of followers, their every word amplified and dissected by a global audience. The tools of public engagement have evolved, but the underlying principles remain strikingly familiar. Modern leaders, much like their Roman predecessors, understand the power of spectacle. They use social media to connect with voters, to shape narratives, and to deflect criticism. They understand that in the digital age, perception is reality. The immediacy and reach of social media have created a new battleground for public opinion, where information spreads like wildfire and the lines between truth and fiction become blurred. Section 6. The price of peace, the dichotomy of power. The Roman Empire, for all its grandeur and achievements, was built on a foundation of conquest and subjugation. The Pax Romana, a time of unprecedented peace and prosperity, came at a cost. It was a peace enforced by the might of legions, a prosperity built on the backs of slaves and conquered peoples. The emperors, for all their virtues, were products of their time. They ruled with an iron fist, brooking no dissent and crushing all opposition. They understood that maintaining power often required ruthless pragmatism, a willingness to do whatever it took to preserve the empire, even if it meant compromising their ideals. This inherent tension between the allure of power and the weight of responsibility is a timeless dilemma. It is a tightrope walk that every leader, from the emperors of Rome to the presidents of the modern era, must navigate with care. Section 7. Echoes of Rome, Lessons in Leadership. The Roman Empire may be relegated to history books, but its legacy lives on. The ruins of once great cities serve as silent reminders of the impermanence of power, the ebb and flow of civilizations. Yet within these crumbling walls lie valuable lessons for leaders of the 21st century. Rome's resilience, its ability to adapt and evolve over centuries, is a testament to the power of innovation. The Romans were master builders, their roads, aqueducts, and public works standing as testaments to their ingenuity. They understood that progress required embracing new ideas, experimenting with new technologies, and challenging the status quo. Rome's decline, a slow and agonizing process, offers a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition, the corrosive influence of corruption, and the importance of listening to the needs of the governed. Empires, like stars, eventually burn out. The key to longevity lies in learning from the mistakes of the past and adapting to the challenges of the present. Section 8. The New Age of Empire, Navigating the 21st Century. We live in an age defined by globalization, technological advancement, and unprecedented interconnectedness. The challenges we face are complex and multifaceted, demanding collaborative solutions that transcend national borders. The 21st century requires a new breed of leader, one who understands that the pursuit of peace and prosperity cannot come at the expense of the environment or the well-being of future generations. We need leaders who embrace diplomacy over conflict, who understand that in a world armed with nuclear weapons there can be no winners in war. We need leaders who prioritize education, science and innovation, who recognize that investing in our collective future is the only way to ensure our long-term survival. Section 9. A Tapestry of Leadership, Weaving a Future from the Threads of the Past. Leadership is not a static concept, it is a dynamic process, constantly evolving to meet the demands of a changing world. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, we would do well to remember the lessons of the past, both the triumphs and the failures. The story of the Roman Empire, with all its grandeur and tragedy, offers a timeless reminder that power in the wrong hands can be a destructive force, but it also highlights the enduring human capacity for innovation, compassion, and the pursuit of a more just and equitable world. The future is not predetermined. It is a tapestry woven from the choices we make today. Let us choose wisely.